In the U.S. China trade war, tariffs rising, markets shaking, and national leaders sending clear messages of war without weapons. This story is not just about economics, it's about ego, global influence, and the financial future of millions. To give you the full picture, we've divided this fiery standoff into 6 gripping segments. The Tit-for-Tat Explodes, a look at the back-and-forth tariffs shaking global trade, markets in freefall, how the economic fallout is hitting your wallet, the Chinese counterstrike, the gloves are off, what Beijing is really planning, Xi Jinping's moment, why China's leader is breaking his silence now, diplomatic freeze, inside the psychological standoff, who blinks first, global fallout and investor panic, how the world's money is responding and what's next. Buckle up. This is not just a trade war, this is a global economic power play. Let's begin.
Are you concerned of escalation beyond the trade war with China?
No, I'm not concerned. I think President Xi is a very smart guy, and I think we'll end up making a very good deal for both. But, you know, we've been treated so badly for so many years.
The numbers don't lie and they're terrifying. Just hours ago, Beijing upped its retaliatory tariffs on U.S. goods from 84% to a jaw-clenching 125%, a direct response to President Donald Trump's aggressive tariff spike to 145%. For the first time since tensions escalated, President Xi Jinping himself broke the silence with a chilling message. We are not afraid. Xi didn't stop there, he issued a sharp warning. There are no winners in a trade war. Going against the world will only lead to self-isolation. A statement dripping with defiance and aimed squarely at Washington. Meanwhile, back in the U.S., the White House is reportedly waiting for China to pick up the phone. The irony? Beijing says the exact same thing. Welcome to the deadlock that's lighting global markets on fire. Stock futures? Tearing down. The U.S. dollar? Collapsing now at its weakest level against the euro in 3 years.
The dollar on Thursday last week posted its biggest daily fall of 1.7% since November 2022.
Wall Street is jittery, investors are frantic, and businesses across the globe are bracing for economic shockwaves. Despite this, President Trump remains confident, brushing off the chaos as a transition problem and promising, quote, a beautiful thing in the end. But tell that to millions of American workers now fearing layoffs, price hikes, and shuttered exports. Inside Beijing, the gloves are off. According to Chinese officials, Washington is playing a numbers game with no real economic substance, accusing the U.S. of weaponizing tariffs as tools of bullying and coercion. A senior Chinese voice went even further, labeling the U.S. a global joke, and China isn't stopping at tariffs. Government insiders hint that other weapons, possibly in tech, finance, or rare earth materials, are locked and loaded. The message? China's ready to play long, hard, and dirty. So why now? Why is President Xi speaking up today? 2 reasons. First, national unity. With China's economy already facing internal turbulence, Xi is rallying his people with strength and pride in the face of foreign pressure. Second, the timing